right, welcome everybody. Welcome back, Saturday Morning Flow. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for showing up. I am truly, truly grateful for everybody's support, and of course, I hope you get value out of this. I'm here with my friend Alex today. Alex has been coming 9 years or so,
Give or take.
give or take 9 years. Been coming consistently for 5 or 6, and as you can see, he's beaming with vitality. All because of the yoga, y'all. So hey, quick little update before we get started. We have a hearing on Friday, and that would be to get a temporary restraining order against the city of San Diego. And there's a good chance we get this, and everything will go back to normal. I'll be over there in the park with you if we get that. So if you'd like to come to the hearing on Friday, let me know. I'll be in the park afterwards, and we can kind of organize that. But again, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Let's get started in child's pose here today, please. So come to kneeling, big toes towards each other, knees wide to the edges of your mat. As you sink your hips back and let your forehead rest down, just take a second, everybody. You know, this is the best yoga studio in the world. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that. So soak it up with your eyes closed. You know, soak up the sound of the ocean. See if you can get just a general sense of the space all around you. And then just we'll see if you can get a sense of the space within you. Feel your heart beating. Notice if your mind is jumping around. And that's okay. From here, everybody, let's exhale everything out. And then together, take a big inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth, empty it out. Very good. Do that again. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, empty out. One more. Inhale. And exhale, empty her out. Seal your lips. Breathe in through your nose. Keep them sealed and breathe out through your nose. Just like that. Inhale, slow your breath down and make it much deeper than the breath we've been having, I'll bet you, all morning. The breath we walk around with all day. Lips stay sealed and breathe out through your nose. This breathing having the opposite effect that other breathing we go through our normal day with on our mind. Again, inhale, breathe in nice and deep. Think about breathing your torso longer, then wider at the top. That's a big breath. Lips stay sealed. Exhale, navel up and in. Push your breath out. Now, take a few more moments here and see if you can just drop your awareness, certain quality of attention, in towards your breath, in towards really exaggerating everything about it, the length, the depth, the size of it, milking it, drawing it out. And it'll be a little bit, there's some intention there, so a little bit of effort. It'll be a little bit hard at first because, like I said, I bet you haven't been using the full potential and capacity of your lungs so far today. But once that kind of gets rolling, we just fall into that groove and it becomes a little dance of effort and ease, too much and not enough. So find that middle road, that sweet spot, ride it with your breath. Once we get into the physical practice, ride it with the physicality of the practice, right? You want sensation, but you don't want to make it so tough so that you're struggling and straining and that you can't breathe deep. So breathe deep. Honor what you're feeling, right? Drop to your knees, take a break if you need, modify whatever you need. Please thank yourself for showing up to your mat. This is a practice that is hugely, hugely beneficial. It matters that you thank yourself. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Let's inhale, spread your fingertips wide. Climb on up to your tabletop, to your hands and to your knees. And then exhale, curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky. Downward, face in. Doggy. Doggy, yeah? Doggy. Now, close your eyes here. We're doing things different than we do throughout our everyday life, right? We're slowing the breath down, we're exaggerating it, we're bringing attention to it. But here, with your eyes closed, can you go inwards, take a little diagnostic check of your body, and just maybe a little bit of movement if that feels good, a little pedaling out of your feet if that's what you feel you need. And if stillness sounds a little bit better, then great, have some stillness. Okay, make sure your fingertips are wide. See, I can tell Alex comes to class and he listens to me because he's got a little bend in his knees. And with that little bend in his knees, his hips are high, his back is nice and flat, head dropping down low, chin to your chest. And then remember, you want to circle your shoulders around towards the front of your body. So I'm talking like triceps in towards your cheekbones. It would widen your upper shoulder blades and back. That's called external rotation, and it's going to turn on your lat muscles. Let's inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. And take a couple breaths here. Ooh, we get some snap, crackles, pops right away, huh? Now, right away, we're flexing the foot rather than pointing your toes. Spiral inward with your left thigh so that your hips remain level. Good. And then we're still driving into your hands, which I know your arms, you're feeling your arms, your shoulders. Can you breathe so deep you feel it in your left foot? Take another inhale, lift it high here. Good. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. And then step through for low lunge. Good, y'all. Drop your back right knee to the ground. Slide your right knee back a little bit. You want to press your hips and sacrum down diagonally. You want to feel your right hip flexor as well as your left hamstring. And then interlace your fingers. Release your index fingers. On an inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. Good. Now start to lean it back a little bit. Can you lean it back so you're looking straight up to the sky? And then can you take your biceps back with your ears? And then, yeah, we're straightening these arms. We're inhale, lifting out of our waistline. Stay here. Exhale, still pressing your hip sacrum down and forward. Whole lot of sensation cooking here, y'all. Nice work, Alex. Give me one more great big inhale. Reach it high here. Really good, y'all. Exhale, release. Just take both hands to the ground. Now, you can keep your right knee grounded. Take your left leg extended straight back behind you. And then take your right arm and extend it straight out in front of you. Now, no wrinkles in the back of your neck, so you're looking straight down. Okay, you're breathing deep. That breath we just began to cultivate a few moments ago. It's balance and stability here. Right? If you got to bring your knee wider or hand wider or just a little bit more core engagement, go for it. We're inhale, lifting your arm and leg up a little bit higher. On your exhale, see how long you can stretch them. You want to feel something, y'all. Take one more inhale, lift it, breathe it on up. Exhale, set your right hand down. Curl your right toes under. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Bend your left knee, scorpion tail that leg. Circle it out. Donkey kick it. Hey, you want to flip your dog out there, y'all? Be my guest. Breathe well. 5, 4. Nice, y'all. Last 3. 2. Inhale, left leg back up high. Exhale, set her downward facing dog. And switch it up. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Again, we're going closed hip here, so your hips are level. The inner thigh, your inner right thigh is spiraling up. The outer down, that's circling inward towards the midline of your body. And again, breathe all the way up into your right toes. Take an inhale, lift it 1/2 inch higher. Exhale, low lunge, shift forward, pull your right knee up into your chest, and step it all the way through. Drop your back left knee to the ground, slide your left knee back, and then sink down deep. Interlace fingers, release your index. You could have the opposite thumb on top. And on an inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. And now start to lean it back. Now, how far back? To the point where what you're feeling, the translation of the sensation, what you're feeling is like, oh, right there, perfect. Two more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Give me one more. Inhale, lift up, breathe in big. Fantastic. Exhale, release. Take both hands right back to the ground. Keep your left knee grounded. Take your right leg extended straight back behind you. Then take your left arm and extend it straight out in front of you. So this is called sunbird or spinal balancing. It's spinal strengthening, lengthening, and traction. It's using opposite sides of the body as well, which we don't normally do. It's going to help to balance the hemispheres of your brain. Now, you got that balance. You're lifting your left arm, right leg up a little bit higher on the inhale. And stretching really, really long. Beautiful. Take one more inhale. Lift it. Breathe it on up. And exhale. Set your left hand down. Curl your left toes under. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg to the sky. Bend to that knee. Stack of that hip. Circle it out. Donkey kicking. Maybe flipping of dog. Breathe well, everybody. 5. 4. Nice, y'all. Last 3. 2. Inhale, right leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, setter, downward facing dog. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet and arrive at the back of your mat. A little bend in your knees, at least maybe a pretty big bend in your knees. Take ragdoll pose. Take your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow and let your biceps frame your ears. Drop your head down low. And so we start with that place of the bending in your knees. If you want to start to straighten them, go for it. You can shake your head out, sway your torso out. Let's go 3 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. We got one more. Take an inhale here. Beautiful. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Walk them right back to your downward facing dog. Good. From here, hopefully by now we're using the full breath, the full capacity of our lungs, and hopefully it's just kind of in the flow state at this point. Okay, breathe well, and let's just see how much of a moving meditation we can make this, huh? Inhale, bend your knees a little bit, if not a lot. Press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch together. Now, inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out your spine. And then exhale, fold, dive, navel in. Ooh. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Good. Come all the way up. Reach your hands high to the sky. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. Take a full extra breath here, a deep breath. Inhale, straighten your arms. Head back, throat open, stay in here. Exhale to that perfect degree. Inhale, back up, reach up and switch it. Exhale, leaning left, pressing hips right. This is a movement we don't normally get in our spine. Lateral flexion and extension. One more, inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, come on back through center. You can lean back, stretch, and create some space from your head to your toes. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, high push-up position. If you wanted to drop to your knees, perfectly understandable. I certainly would. If you're with me though, okay, we've got to keep a strong core. Inhale, we shift forward, shoulders come in front of wrists, breathe it in. Exhale, with that strong core, lower halfway down, elbows straight back. Awesome, Alex. And then inhale is upward facing dog here. Tops of your feet down. Try to feed your heart through your biceps. And then draw your navel in and exhale, pull your hips to the sky, downward facing doggy. And we're breathing. All right, pressing down into our hands, literally trying to shove the mat away from you to send your hips up high. Chin to your chest, head dropping down low. Breath in that smooth meditative flow. It matters you're here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees. Press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between your hands, heels and toes together. Inhale, give me that halfway lift. That's a full breath in. It's a slow, deep, full breath in. Exhale, fold down deep. Navel, draw your navel in. Lead with chest. Inhale, rise. Float it up. Reach it high. Good. You got your left wrist, y'all. Exhale, lean it. Ooh, till it feels kind of like I sound. Inhale, back up. Reach up. Switch it. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach. Press your hips towards La Jolla. Yeah. Inhale, come on back through center. Stretch up and away. Maybe lean it back. Feel something though. And then exhale, fold. Take it all the way back down. Uttanasana. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Lower with control. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, feeding your heart through, upward facing. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Woo, real sweet one right here, y'all. Dogger. Check in, everybody. Downward facing dog is known as an active resting posture, but we come back to it so much and we're breathing here. You can just reset every time, kind of check in. A little base camp, if you will. We're doing beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Inhale, give me halfway lifty, chest pulls out long. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty her out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Take it up. Reach it high. Good. Left wrist. Exhale, lean towards La Jolla. Straighten your arms and create a whole lot of space there. Inhale, back up, reach up and switch it. Exhale, leaning left, pressing hips right. Great job. Inhale, back through center. Can lean back, stretch, feel something head to toe. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. It's called Ardha Uttanasana. Resetting the spine here, lengthening. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower with control. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, feeding your heart through. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Your downward facing dog. Oh. Blood starting to flow, everybody. 2 more deep breaths here. Just taking 3 of those flows together. So take 1 more on your own as we normally do. And just see how much of a moving meditation that you can make it. All right, so you bring a certain quality of attention towards everything. You try to make it smooth. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog, by the way. You try to make it smooth. Whether or not it turns out to be smooth doesn't matter. Breathe well. And perfect day for our oceanfront practice. Alex lucked out because I know there's a bunch of you out there that have been in his place before, and maybe on a sunny day, and it can be really hot back here. Nice work, buddy. Ooh. Inhale. Exhale. From here, everybody, walk your hands back towards your feet. Arrive at the back of your mat. Feet, keep them hips width apart. And then bend your knees to around 90 degrees. Set your belly on your thighs, your knees on your chest. So your back is going to be parallel to the ground. And then interlace your fingers behind your head. Behind your head. Go ahead and lift your elbows here. Now keep your back, your knees bent deeply, your back parallel to the ground. And then lift your heels as high as you can do it. High as you can go. Good. 5. Ooh, more snaps there. Hips sinking low, y'all. 4. Heels, elbows lifting high. 3. Y'all still breathing deep, right? 2. Take a nice big inhale here. Phenomenal. Exhale, release to forward fold. Woo woo. And see if you can grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers for Padangusthasana. You can bend your knees if you need. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Pull your chest and spine out long. And then exhale, fold down deep. Pull with your elbows, arms rather, your elbows will bow out to the sides. Allow your shoulders to come away from your ears. Now, head dropping down. Remember, we're going inwards here. What is the sensation that you're feeling from your heels to your head? The whole posterior chain telling you, is this too much? Is it not enough, or is it just right? See if we can make it just right. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Very good. Exhale. Release that. Walk your hands forward, right back to your downward facing dog. Take an inhale from here. Bend your knees. Press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale. Walk or lightly hop feet between your hands. Heels and toes are touching. Inhale, give me that halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana, resetting here. Exhale, fold, navel in. Uttanasana, dive in deep. Inhale, Utkatasana, sink your hips. Lift your chest, reach your hands high to the sky. The toes, heels, and knees are squeezing. Now, if you're modifying and keeping your legs separated for a specific reason, all good, everybody. All good. Honor what you're feeling, right? Make the practice conform to you. Take another inhale here. Breathe in, reach high. And then chair plane is your exhale. Jet airplane your arms. Now feel your weight shift into your left foot. And on your inhale, come to one-legged Tadasana. Come to standing. Lift your right knee. And reach your hands high to the sky. Firm up your left quadricep. Steady your gaze. Deep diaphragm breath. Take an inhale here. Exhale, airplane pose. Take your right leg, extend it straight back behind you. Again, an inward rotation on your thigh, closed hip here. Squeeze your shoulder blades, firm up your left quadricep. You can leave a micro bend there, but you do want a little engagement just to solidify your foundation. 2 breaths, inhale. Exhale, last inhale. You could reach your hands forward if you wanted. Breathe in. Woo, awesome. Exhale, low lunge. Bend your left knee, step your right foot back. Bring your hands to the ground. Spin your back foot flat. And an inhale, warrior 2, windmill all the way over. Long stance here, everybody. Left heel's in alignment with the right arch of your foot. Your back right toes can angle in slightly. Steady your gaze out over your left fingertips. Inhale. Breathe your body taller and then wider at the top. And then exhale, maybe you can sink a little bit deeper. Maybe push yourself a little bit. Really good. 2 more deep breaths here. We want to have sensation everywhere, but we want to be calm enough to be able to hold this forever if we want it. Really good. All right. Inhale, just start to reach forward here. Exhale is extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Now, you can see he's got his hand on the inside of his foot. You can go there. You could have your hand on the outside. You can go form to thigh. I know there's some people out there doing form to thigh. Great. But we're staying narrow, right? He's able to bring his hand to the ground and stay narrow so your heart is facing La Jolla. Now, see if you can roll your right shoulder back a little bit more. Take your right hand and reach towards the ocean, palm facing down. 5. We got this long, clean line of energy on your right side body. 4, if you wanted to take your left hand up parallel, you can be my guest, y'all. 3, woo-wee. 2, stay low on your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand's gonna slide down the back of our right leg. Keep your left knee stacked. Take a look at your front left knee. Did you just let it lean inward? And if so, point it straight forward. Give me one more. Inhale, lift up, breathe in here. Exhale, windmill down. Step your left foot back. Shift forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale's upward facing with your heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet doggaroo. Take an inhale from here. Bend your knees. Look forward. End of your exhale. Walk or your light hop. Feet between your hands. Really good. Inhale, halfway lifty. Ardha. Chest pulls out long. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty her out strong. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest. Reach. Exhale, chair plane. Jet airplane your arms. Shift your weight into your right leg, everybody. Now smooth. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Lift your left knee. Reach both hands to the sky. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. Everything's going to work together. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, airplane pose. Extend your left leg straight back. See if you can bring it. I was like, maybe I'll try this one. I'll do this one. Just do a little demo. I ended up kicking him and almost knocking him off balance, everybody. So see if you can bring your heel, head, and hip in one line. Left internal rotation, shoulder blades. Last inhale, option to reach your hands. Breathe it in here. And exhale, low lunge, stepper way back. Bring your hands to the ground. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Windmill all the way open. So heel to arch. See how his shoulders are stacked right above his hips. Good. He's not leaning forward or back. See if you can feel that, everybody. If you got a lot more weight or engagement in your front right leg here, as opposed to your back left leg, chances are you might be leaning forward. See if you can just, you don't have a mirror in front of you, so it is tough. But just feel your way into that balanced, centered state. And then inhale, get tall, breathe your body tall, and then wide, stretch your arms, pull them away from each other. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, start to reach, lean. I'm talking about length. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. So, whatever version you choose, make sure you have stability, sustainability, sensation, of course, deep diaphragm breathing. Left hand can start to reach toward the ocean, palm facing down. See how you're rotating that shoulder with palm facing down. Do the same in your downward facing dog. 5, option for right hand up parallel. 4, ooh man, we're getting it done today, y'all. Breathe. 3, 2, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand slides down. Right hand reaches up, reaches back. Keep your right knee stacked. And Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, one more. How deep can you breathe? Soak up the ocean air. Soak up the vitality. Exhale, windmill down. Stepper back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower slow. Inhale, your upward facing. The heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet doggaroo. Ooh. Take a breath here, y'all. Inhale. And what we did there was, kind of like our dress rehearsal. Remember, we're seeing how much of a moving meditation we can make this. We'll try to make it smooth. We'll try to make it graceful. But we're not like attached to it winding up that way. We want to be a part of the process rather than attached to getting an outcome. In the moment, we'd like to be. Take an inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift, chest, spine, pull out long. Exhale, forward fold, dive and empty out. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. Exhale, chair plane, jet airplane your arms. Shift your weight into your left leg. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, right knee lifts, hands to the sky. Please listen, big movement. Exhale, step it all the way back to low lunge, hands to the ground. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two, windmill open, your heart to La Jolla. Exhale, extended side angle pose. It's a slow breath, therefore slow movement. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take it up, reach it back. In my humble opinion, yoga should never be done fast. Exhale, windmill down, step back, chaturanga, dandasana, lower slow. Inhale, upward facing, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky, sweet dogger, y'all. Inhale, right leg, or no, just kidding. Take a breath here, your downward facing dog. Forgot how we started this. Exhale it out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop of feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, chest and spine, pull out long. Exhale, fold, dive, empty out strong. Inhale, Utkatasana, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach your hands. Exhale, chair plane, weights in your right foot, everybody. Smooth, inhale, left knee lifts, reach your hands high to the sky. And then big movement, exhale all the way back to low lunge, step your left foot back, hands to the ground, back foot flat. Inhale, circle open, warrior two, spread your wings. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Sensation, some space in the body. Stay low, inhale, reversing your warrior. Whew, exhale, take it on down, step it on back, chaturanga, dandasana. Great job, y'all. Inhale, upward facing, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky, sweet doggaroo. Take a breath. Inhale. And thank yourself for being here on your exhale, especially if this is challenging. Thank yourself for this. Inhale, bend your knees. Press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your chest and spine out long. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty her out. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach to the sky. Exhale, chair plane, jet airplane your arms. Shift your weight in your left leg. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, right knee lifts, hands to the sky. Exhale, stepper all the way back to low lunge, hands to the ground, back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two, circle open. Exhale, extending, side angle pose. Feel something. Create some space, some sensation. Stay low, inhale, reversing warrior. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, chaturanga, dandasana. We're doing phenomenal. Nice work, Alex. Upward facing, feeding your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between hands. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, breathe it in. Exhale, dive, fold, empty her out. Stay the path here, everybody. Stay with me. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips, lift your chest and reach. Exhale, chair plane. Weights in your right leg. Inhale, smooth, everybody. Left knee lifts, reach your hands to the heavens. Exhale, low lunge. Step it all the way back, hands to the ground. Take your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. And you can take it from here, everybody. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Breathe well. Your Saturday morning breath-based meditation that I just know for a lot of us are getting into some nooks and crannies that haven't seen the light of day in a while. Right, these are all shapes, postures, things our body is meant to be able to do. Well, you've always heard it since you were a kid. If you don't use it, you lose it. If we haven't used it in a while, it might be a little rusty. Let's just say that. Good thing you're here. Thank yourself for being here. Take a breath in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, all right. From here, take your feet a little bit wider. Angle your heels in, toes out. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. And as you do, bend your knees and squat down. Malasana, your frog pose. Now see if you can bring your feet flat. And for some people, you got knee stuff or ankle stuff. Hey, maybe it's just not in the cards for you today. You could skip this. Okay, maybe stay in down dog or take a forward fold or drop to your knees and take our child's pose. But straighten your spine here. Try to bring your feet flat. And then interlace your fingers and press your palms upwards so that your biceps are by your ears. Now with your straight arms and your straight spine, we'll come to standing in 5. There we go. 4. 3. 2. We're all the way up. And then we're coming back down. 5. Chest stays lifted. 4. Arms straight. 3. Soften your face. Deep breathing. 2. And then slide your hands back to heart center. And then let's flow 3 times. Now, inhale. Now stand up and sweep your arms out to the sides. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, squat right back down. Hands through heart. 2 more, everybody. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up. Drink up that ocean air. Exhale, squat right back down. Hands through heart. 1 more, everybody. Inhale. Take it up. Reach it high. Exhale, hands through heart. Squat right back down. Malasana. Take 1 more inhale. Stay here. Breathe in. Exhale, release to forward fold. Heel toe your feet back in the hips width apart. Walk your hands forward all the way to plank pose. High push-up position. And then once you're there, squeeze your legs together. Ground into your right hand. And roll open to your left for side plank. Vashisthasana. Nice work, buddy. Alex is working, man. Everybody tells me they're a little bit more sore after being the model. Crescent shape your right side body. 5. If you're feeling strong and you want to lift your left leg up, go for it. 4. Take your left hand, reach to the ocean. 3. Woo-wee. Plank would need a nose. And 2. Take an inhale, reach a little bit. Exhale, plank. Pull your left knee into your nose. Maybe you can get forehead. Maybe not so much. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Stay high in the ball of your right foot. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose. Anjaneyasana, reach. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward and then twist to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. Now, if you want to drop your back knee to the ground, that's an option. If you just wanted to take your right hand to the inside of your left foot, that's an option as well. But here, try to have your thumbs at your heart. If your thumbs are way up by your shoulder, lift your whole torso up off your thigh. If you can, create a little bit of space there between your rib cage and thigh. And let's go 3 more breaths here. Inhale, drive back through your heel, reach out through your head. And then exhale, use that leverage to ring out and rotate. Yeah, 2 more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more now. Inhale. Really, really good. Exhale, release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the right, straighten both legs, and parallel your feet. Prasarita Parottanasana. Now, if you would like to use a little bit of leverage, you can grab somewhere on your legs, whether it's around the calves, knees, or down around the ankles, or your big toes. Shift your weight forward a little bit. See if you can bring your hips in alignment with your heels. Drop your head down. Pull a bit. Breathe really well. Thank yourself for being here. Acknowledge your effort, your commitment to your physical health, your mental clarity, and your emotional sense of balance. 3 things that this practice of yoga is meant to cultivate and maintain. It matters you're here. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more now, Inhale. Exhale, all right. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands to low lunge, top of your mat. And then just simply step your left foot back to your right. So you're back in plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs again together. And then side plank pose, ground into your left hand. Vashisthasana, roll open to your right. Side plank. We engage our outer obliques, crescent shape, right side body. And right away, if you're feeling strong and you want to lift your right leg up, go for it. Breathe, y'all. 5. Right hand towards the ocean. There you go. 4. Drive through your heel and reach through your hand. 3. Man, pretty simple, but doesn't look easy. Plank with knee to nose in 2. Take an inhale, reach long. Exhale, plank. Pull your right knee into your nose. Yeah. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. And exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana, reach high. Now make sure you're balanced, steady, and sturdy here. If balance is the issue, my guess would be you're walking somewhat of a tightrope right down the center of your mat. Your feet should be hips width apart. Train tracks, we often refer to it as. Take another inhale, reach high. Exhale, slide your hands to heart. Lean forward and then twist to your right. Hook left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. Okay, make sure you're steady, you're sturdy. You're breathing really well. You're doing amazing. Okay, and I always think of this as like the Swiss Army knife of yoga postures. Balance, strength, endurance, spinal vitality. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, use leverage, rotate. Last 2. It's got a little bit, almost a lot of everything. This one. Exhale, you'll find it in every power yoga class. You do some version of it, even Ashtanga yoga. Take one more inhale here. Good, y'all. Exhale, release to low lunge. You're going to walk your hands, stay right there for a second, to your left. Switch legs. Yeah, just switch legs so I can have you face the camera. And hands are underneath your shoulders, so walk your hands to the right now. There we go. Inhale, halfway lift. We're doing this side different. Lengthen out. Exhale, open your arms like airplane wings. Now inhale, rise, take it all the way back up. So hopefully you didn't hear my dialogue. I was talking to Alex here, everybody. Your right foot should be forward. You should be facing Mission Beach. But let's see. Turn your left toes out. Turn your right toes out. We're going triangle pose towards the street. Inhale, reach, reach, reach it. Keep all that length, and then right hand down, left hand high, triangle pose. Good, just like your side angle, right? We don't want our heart to be facing the ground. You want your heart to face, your heart should be facing Mission Beach right now, everybody. Roll your left shoulder back. Keep those clean lines of energy. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Inhale, take her back up. And then turn your right toes in. Or excuse me, turn your left toes in, turn your right toes out. We got triangle towards the ocean. Inhale, look for length. Reach, reach, reach. Keep it a length. Tick-tock at arms. Left hand down, right hand high. Notice what you feel and where you feel it. Yoga is doing its work right there. Breathe into that space, knowing that your energy flows where your attention goes. One more. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Inhale, take her all the way back up. And exhale, step your left foot to your right at the top of your mat. Hands to heart, face the ocean. And then tree pose, Vrikshasana. Shift your weight into your left leg. Take your right foot above or below your left knee. Right? So that foot can be on the ground like a kickstand. I'm gonna have Alex turn and face the camera on this one, y'all. Hands start at heart. Steady gaze, steady breath. If you want to extend your arms up, you go for it. Breathe well. Really good. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale here. Good. Exhale. Slide your hands back to heart center. Step your right foot down. And then just switch it up. Shift your weight into your right leg. Take your left foot above or below your left knee, please. As you well know, your knee is not made to move laterally. So no pressure on your knee there. Hands start at heart. Take it wherever you feel you need to go. Breathe well. Five. Four. Good, y'all. Last three. Two. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, hands through heart. Step your left foot down next to your right. Woo. We'll face the ocean. Top of your mat, everybody. Let's start to take her home. Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. Lean it back a little bit last time here. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and let's lower. Take it all the way down to our mat. From here, bend your back right knee, reach back with your left hand and clasp your foot. And then take your right arm, reach it forward towards the ocean. Now exhale everything out. And then inhale, kick your right leg up and back, but lift everything up. So your left leg is lifting as well, extending back. A lot of the lift is coming from your right leg kicking up and back and your left arm just kind of being a hook. But reach your right hand towards the ocean, bicep by ears. Take one more inhale, lift it, breathe it on up. Nice. Exhale, release, drop your left ear to your mat, gaze right. If you'd like to bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs, go for it. Let's go left leg. Left leg, left knee bends, right hand reaches back and clasps your foot. Take your left arm extended forward, exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your leg up and back and lift everything up. There we go. Right leg is lifting, stretching back. You're strong. Left leg kicking up. Your right arm reaching. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Kick and lift up. Woo. Exhale. Release. Right here to your mat. Gaze left. Again, you can bend your knees. Windshield wipe your legs. And you can probably guess what we got coming next. Bend your knees, grab right foot or ankle with right hand, left with left. Exhale everything out. And then inhale, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. There we go. So thighs lifting off the ground here if you can, knees in towards each other. We're breathing, y'all. 5, 4. This is it. Last 3. 2. Inhale, kick and lift up one more time. And exhale, release. If you want to maybe fold your arms, rest your forehead down. And again, you can take that windshield wipering of your legs. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog, everybody. Downward facing. Let's take her home. Take an inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands and move to half pigeon pose. Left ankle comes across towards your right wrist. Keep your hips level. Inhale, hands walk back. Open your heart. And then exhale, walk your hands out, open your hips. You can let your forehead rest down, dive in deep, breathe well. Again, I thank you for showing up, everybody, for tuning in. As you all know, the situation has not totally been ideal. I would say we made lemons into lemonade, and hopefully, with next week, we'll get back to normal. Now, I am told that the more public support we can get there, the more the judge can see that the public supports it, the better. So if you are able to show up, that'd be great. If not, hey, we'll let you know what happened. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. From here, let's just walk our hands back out of this one. Let's step it back to downward facing dog, where you'll probably want to shake out your left leg a little bit. Definitely get some blood flow back in there. And then when you're ready, take an inhale and exhale. Right foot steps forward. Half pigeon pose. Eka Pada Raja Kapotasana. Hips stay level, hands walk back, open your heart. And then exhale, walk your hands out and open your hips. Same breathing we began to cultivate 50 minutes ago. Very alive here. Last couple breaths here. All right, one more quick downward facing dog, everybody. The last dog of your day. Pedal it out, get some blood flow back into your legs. Notice how this downward facing dog feels as opposed to the one we did 15 minutes ago or so. Take an inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, come all the way through to seated. Take your legs out in front. Toes pointing straight up. Work the flesh out from your seat, and I would start with my knees bent at least a little bit. We're keeping it simple. Root down, take the whole inhale, reach your hands high. And then take the whole exhale to fold all the way down. Paschimottanasana. You're seated forward fold. So before you go, we're not quite done yet. If you would do me a huge favor and hit the like button, and even if you're not on your phone, you got to come back to YouTube, to Namastevio, to this video to hit your like button. That'll take you, no more than 15 or seconds or so, 20 seconds. That really helps me out. Subscribe, of course, to the channel if you haven't already. There's over 850 videos on there, a lot of value. Take one more inhale here. Exhale it out, and then let's come back up. Palms face up, roll easily onto your back. Once you get down there, you got happy baby pose, everybody. So the intention of this practice when I started it 17 years ago was to share it, to make the practice accessible to everybody. And I think we've done a pretty good job in doing that. One of the pillars was keep it donation based, to make it accessible to everybody. So I thank you so much for honoring that donation based system. I sincerely hope you get value out of that. So I thank you for out of this practice. So I thank you for your generosity as well. Spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. And that's really what's allowed us to make this practice accessible to everybody. When you're twisting, make sure you hit both sides here evenly. And when you're all evened out, take her back through center, unwind, pull both knees in. And then release and allow your legs to fall out in front of you. Let your toes fall open and allow your palms to rest face up along your side body. Now lay back, close your eyes, take a big inhale here through your nose. And an exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Empty out, exhale. One more, take an inhale here. Hold full. And release. Awesome. Now just let your breath settle back into its natural pace. Allow your body to soften. And with your eyes closed, and we're completely disengaged here, can you just notice this sense of stillness, of balance, of peace? This is a little bit closer to our natural state. We become disconnected from that. And yoga, which means to yoke or to connect, reconnects us with that. So give yourself a couple minutes in your Shavasana. I'm going to turn off the stream here, and Alex and I will come across the street and we'll say hi. I thank you so much for showing up. Hit that like button. Again, thank you for honoring the donation-based system. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. That's at Namasteve Yoga. We'll see you all in a minute, everybody. Namaste.